Hello, you beautiful monks, and welcome to Pro Cycling Manager 2010. Well, no, 2019 for episode number 2 of the 2010 Tour de France with Garmin transitions, staged between Rotterdam and Brussels, 228 kilometers, in which we'll try and grab a first W with Mr. Tyler Farrar. It's not going to be easy. There is a little false flat towards the end, which could prove to be quite tough for the young American, but we'll give it our best shot. Thank you for the support on episode numero uno. I mean, the response has been very good, so that's genuinely nice. And yeah, I'm hoping that you lot will keep enjoying the content that we'll be providing on the channel. And without further ado, let's jump in the stage. And we're on the way for this first road stage of the 2010 Tour de France, the first Tour de France of the decade. And it's completely crazy knowing that we're about to, well, technically speaking, this year would be the first Tour de France of another decade, of the following decade. That was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, when 198 riders left Rotterdam for 228 kilometers throughout the Netherlands and then Belgium as we reach the capital city of Belgium, Brussels. Uh, I mean, I was 11 that year. I just turned 11. It's mad. It's mad. I don't feel that old, but every time I do a video on on this database, I feel like I'm about to retire. But we've got some attacks already. The first attacker of this 2010 Tour de France is Arcades Duran from Futon Servetto. He is followed by Mathieu Ladanius, Cyril Gauthier, already attacking. What a legend. Emmanuel Ravizzi is there for Caisse d'Epargne. Raphael Valls as well. Two riders from Futon Servetto in the breakaway. Mathieu Sprick, followed by Mathieu Perget and Sébastien Minard, who I've seen in real life at like the festival of bike in France like 5 or 6 years ago, and he had a broken arm. I just didn't know who he was, so I just took a picture and I was like, yeah, cheers, good recovery. Turns out it was Sébastien Minard. I thought for a second it was Tony Galopin, so it was a good thing that I had not said his name. I was young, alright? Just cut me some slack. I've confused a 36-year-old guy for a 21, but we move. Um, the 5 riders initially in the break are appearing to be allowed to go in the break. That was way too many words for a sentence. Yuki Arashiro trying to attack the Japanese rider, which is still in action today. He races for Baron McLaren. We've seen him in our career mode in the Japanese championships, where he finished in a very respectable second place. If you haven't seen this career mode video, sorry for the spoil, but it was episode 20 now. I think it was released quite a while ago. But yeah, we have 213 kilometers to go. I just need to check one thing. Okay, so the points. The points are the one given from the new regulations. Okay, so it's not like 642, like it used to be. Okay, all right. And also, there's no bonus seconds in the intermediate sprints, but they are at the end. Wait, where's Tyler in the GC? Okay, I'm more than 10 seconds behind. Is there a sprinter that could take the GC if he wins? Apart from, yeah, Toro Hushovd. Okay, so Toro Hushovd could potentially be in yellow tonight should he win the stage. Right, we're approaching the first intermediate sprint of Niel-Tjejans, Zeeland, well, I mean, the province of the district of Zeeland in the Netherlands. The breakaway will fight for the 20 points, but we will, in the peloton, fight for the points available from 7th place onwards. It is D'Adalto pacing for potentially Alessandro Petacchi. I don't know if he's there. Tyler Farrar has been blocked by said D'Adalto guy. We're going to stop with Robbie Hunter. Tyler Farrar is going to overtake Juan Jose Rojas, and that is already some points taken by Tyler and Robbie Hunter. Also, can the peloton catch us? That'd be absolutely ideal. Oh, we're not in a good position to start the second intermediate, if I'm going to be honest. We're slightly down. We're going to try and come back eventually on the left-hand side of the road here. But I don't really see us doing well. We're going to be fighting the likes of Gerald Ciolek, I think. Robbie Hunter has started, but we're going to get blocked with Tyler Farrar. Robbie can... we're just going to keep the sprint with Robbie Hunter to make sure that he can take more points than some of our rivals. And we have done so perfectly. We now have 13 kilometers until the next intermediate sprint. and then it'll be a straight road towards Brussels. All right, third time's the charm. We're going to be doing this another intermediate sprint. Robbie Hunter once again pacing and starting the sprint. Gerald Scholek is there. We have Edvald Boasson in our wheel. We also have I'm gonna guess that's Toru Soft from Cervelo, and we've been blocked by a countless amount of riders. But that is all the intermediate sprints done for today. Up next, the final sprint. We have officially entered sprint territory, the final 17 kilometers of this stage, the first road stage of this 2010 Tour de France. Still a breakaway that is gonna get chased down, sorry, by Lars Boom right now, pacing with already Oscar Freire in the wheel. Mark Cavendish has already prepared his train. Bernard Eisel and Mark Cavendish and Mark Renshaw, sorry, are there. His most trustworthy lead out men. Right. We're going to have Robbie Hunter behind Julian Dean. Then Tyler Farrar behind Robbie Hunter. Dean will be behind not David Zabriskie, who can like sprint a bit. Not Van Sumeren either. Martijn Maskant, there we go. Perfect. Van Sumeren behind Zabriskie, however. And we'll have Christian van der Velde behind Tyler Farrar. Great. That is our sprint, our train ready. Let's just make sure that we can actually be at the front without too many issues. Van der Velde, you're meant to be in last place of the train, right? Not second. The riders are blocking us on the right side of the road. We're going to move to the left. We're going to get some wind, but I don't really mind right now. The issue is just to have our train well and truly formed as we enter the outskirts of the Belgian capital. David Zabriskie pacing with Van Sumeren, Martijn Maskant, Julian Dean, Robbie Hunter, and Tyler Farrar. We're going to have a mass sprint, very, very wide roads as well, to make sure that all the sprinters can do what they want to. We're going to use our gel as Van Sumeren now paces until the line. We can see the long full slat towards Brussels. Martijn Maskant is going to start his effort now. There goes Martijn Maskant alongside Bernard Eisel for HTC Columbia. Julian Dean starts his effort. Robbie Hunter in the wheel. Tyler Farrar is there as well. Alessandro Petacchi. I think that's Oscar Freire in our wheel. If I am correct, it is. Oh, we're going to get absolutely murdered there. We're going to get murdered. We're going to get murdered in the wheel. The win today is for Mark Cavendish ahead of Toru Soft, who came back so strongly. Oscar Freire, Rothero Akinrora, Eva Bosson again. We finished in 6th position with Tyler Farrar. I just couldn't hold on this hill. I think we may have started a bit early, but Robbie McQueen in 9th, Robbie Hunter in 11th. Huge crash in the final. Oh my, that is one huge crash. That is one huge crash. I've seen Fabian Cancellara here with Frank Schleck. Anyone retiring due to this incident? Who's that? That's Nicky Sorensen. Let's take a look. I don't feel like anyone's. No, there's two withdrawals. No, actually one. One withdrawal. David Lelay, the rider of Age de la Mondiale, is out of the Tour de France in the final kilometer of stage 1. And it's yet again a rider of HTC on the top step of the podium. Mark Cavendish wins the stage between Rotterdam and Brussels ahead of Toru Soft and Oscar Freire. We finish in 6th position with Tyler Farrar. Yeah, it's not the best, but I was hoping for a podium. Didn't end up as I wanted to. Tony Martin retains his yellow jersey, but Toru Soft is now very close, only 2 seconds behind the German. Points-wise, it's going to be Mark Cavendish wearing the green jersey, so we'll have once again every rider of HTC on the podium. Tyler Farrar makes an entry in 10th position, 31 points for the American. Tony Martin keeps the best young jersey, and finally HTC stays on the top step of the team classification. I could have done a better sprint if I'm honest, but Mark Cavendish wins today in Brussels ahead of Hussoft, and Oscar Freire will finish in 6th, 11th, and 14th. Van der Velde in 18th position, no gaps whatsoever, I believe. Oh, actually, there are gaps with some of the riders taken in the incident. Obviously, the rules of the 3 kilometers does not apply in PCM. So yeah, some riders dropped, but no one interesting or important GC wise. Just some teammates here and there. Maybe like Christophe. Yeah, no, no one interesting, no one important. Obviously Geraint Thomas, but he's not as good as he is right now. So yeah, that is with a win of Mark Cavendish that we're going to close this episode. If you've enjoyed it, then please do leave a like down below. Next week we'll have Brussels Spa, the first hilly stage of this 2010 Tour de France. Hopefully, a chance for us to show a much better showcase than we did today. But that will be for next week. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, please do leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and haven't done so already. Click on the bell to get notified of whenever I upload. And that's basically it. Stay safe. I've been Blackwall. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today, guys. And goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with the bat. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sit blockbuster.